สวัสดีครับ I am Paul Siri Narula Paul Narula Academy proudly presenting Champreneur Raise Your Game YouTube talk show. Today's series product platform Sukul Institute. I have my good friend, a prominent guest with me. สวัสดีครับ Dr. Sukul.
สวัสดีครับ
Let me start with your introduction.
First of all,
Can you share briefly about yourself, your background, to get us know you better?
Yes, sir, please. First of all, I thank Paul Narula Academy, headed by Mr. Pontep, very successfully, and for giving me the opportunity to take part in this talk show. And let me introduce myself. I am Dr. Anirban Sukul, the director of Sukul Institute of Homeopathic Research in India. And I have a background studied MSc or postgraduate in zoology, and thereafter I got PhD in neuropharmacology from Vishwabharati University in Shantiniketan, and the chancellor of this university is the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Mr. Narendra Modi. And thereafter I got postgraduate in the same field, neuropharmacology, from under the UGC or the University Grants Commission and Government of India. So later on I studied homeopathy, and so I practice homeopathy.
How many years now in homeopathy?
I completed my degree course in homeopathy in the year 2000. So it's 22 years that I have completed my practice very successfully. So I have attached to the other government Department of Health in the Philippines, and also I come here, and of course in various clinics I have in India. So this is the basically of myself, and very briefly I just tell you that this institute, Sukul Institute of Homeopathic Research, is founded by my father, Professor N.C. Sukul, in the year 2000.
Okay. Now, you mentioned about homeopathy, something, a medical field which is very popular in India, very popular in many countries in the world, but very less known in Thailand. If you talk to most people in Thailand, you mention the word homeopathy, they may not know what it is. So, what is homeopathy? How effective is the treatment? How much acceptance globally?
See, homeopathy is comes under the alternative method of treatment. So it is being founded
alternative treatment
method of treatment.
Yes.
Or it is also being said that it is an complementary medicine.
Right.
Yeah. So it is being founded by a German doctor, Dr. Samuel Hahnemann, 200 years back. And thereafter, the many countries, they have adopted the study of homeopathy, and I should say that the government of India is supporting very well. We have a separate ministry, that Ministry of Ayush. Under Ayush, this falls the Ayurveda, Unani, Yoga, Siddha, and Homeopathy. All these letters forms the Ayush. We have separate ministry. We have very good funds from the government to receive funds. We have several colleges. At least I think 236 colleges in
236 colleges with
in
homeopathy
India.
course in
Only
India.
on homeopathy. We have
And
postgraduate.
How many years is the course?
It's a 5.5 years.
Okay, almost like the mainstream medical.
Yes, the mainstream medical or MBBS, and also we have post graduation in homeopathy or MD. Recently, the government of India started PhD also in this subject. So it's a very strong background there as far as the education, and not only the education but also the industrial part. There are several manufacturers, good manufacturers. We import medicines from Germany, we import medicines from France, Canada. So it's a very flourished system. And as far as the other countries, Western countries are concerned, I should say, of course, they accept homeopathy. Basically, the UK, they have the colleges.
UK.
And yes.
Okay.
And Germany, they also, but of course not that much popular if I compare with to India.
So can we say that India is the most popular in the world in homeopathy?
I should say, because they have tremendous expertise. But the other countries, the remaining countries, like especially I am sitting in Bangkok or Thailand, so they haven't that much of homeopathy didn't enter in that way, that the way it entered in India. So I hope that in near future that homeopathy will flourish in Thailand as well. The Thai people will have the taste of the effectiveness of homeopathic medicines.
Especially with your expertise and with you coming to Thailand. I
Yes.
hope that will happen. Now, how effective is the homeopathy treatment?
So to say, because homeopathy, we treat the symptoms, okay, not the disease per se. So in other Western countries, medicine, we have a disease, name of the disease, like say for cancer, say
Right.
for migraine or
Right.
whatsoever. And for the migraine, they have the specific medicine, but we do not have any specific medicine for the migraine itself. So we
Okay.
collect all the symptoms of the patients, and based on the symptoms of the patients, we select the medicines. So on the basis of this selection, we choose maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 medicines, and of course they are getting cured. But yes, we treat all kinds of diseases very, very successfully. May not be, I should say that it's 100% cure in all the cases, but it should managed very successfully. And of course, there are cures. In cancer, even in genetic disorder, I personally have cured the genetic disorder.
Genetic disorder.
Yes, because the surgeon, they have said, advised them to go for the surgery of a 2.5 years old child, and they are afraid. They come to me and got totally cured by of a genetic disorder.
Now, can you briefly share about your own Sukul Institute, based in Calcutta, right? Calcutta,
Yes,
India. Yes.
yes.
What's the activities of this institute?
Sukul Institute, we have two different, the branches. Mainly, the head office or the main laboratory is in Shantiniketan, in West Bengal. And my father, he is now 86 years old, and he is head this this institute. We have research scholars. So we have very sophisticated instruments in our own institute, and so we mainly engaged on the high dilution that the homeopathy uses it in its medicine. So it's highly diluted with ethanol or the alcohol. So we mostly use the plant medicine. So we test those medicines, and we have
Plant medicine means it's more or less a herbal.
Yes,
Yes.
it's of herbal origin, and we prepare homeopathically, and we test it in our laboratory in several aspects, the physical aspects, the biological aspects, and we publish several papers in international journals. So it's a highly recognized institute, and we receive funds as well. So basically, it's a research institute. Of course, after I became the director of Sukul Institute, so I just diverted also as well in educational part in the course. And of course, we hold the World Congresses, and I'm proud to say that we have been the second World Congress held in Bangkok itself, with co-hosted by Paul Narula Academy. And I'm really very thankful to Paul Narula Academy, and of course you too, for so much of help that you did.
You mentioned about this World Congress, the second World Congress of Homeopathy and Traditional Medicines.
Yes.
You hosted in Bangkok, 2nd, 3rd November 2019.
Yes, sir.
In which my academy, Paul Narula Academy, helped as a local co-host. Can you
should
share a
say
little
it's
more?
Not only the help, they have been engaged in every technical
Yes.
parts and from all the aspects.
Yes. Can
And
you share a little more? How many people came from all over the world? How many countries? How many participants who were among the speakers? How was the event?
the event was more than successful that what we expected. Basically, maybe it's a collaboration between Paul Narula Academy, otherwise it couldn't have, I personally what I believe, it could have been possible in that way to flourish that congress so successfully. There were 24 countries from all over the world, and from United States, from Mexico, Brazil, and you can see the distance of Brazil to Thailand. So they flew over for these 2 days mega event. So that is for the reason. So you can see that the importance they have shown, that they have shown the interest on it. And there were 250, more than 250 participants. Yeah. And it was held in Holiday Inn for 2 days, 2 and 3rd November in the year 2019. And of course, they are co-hosted by Paul Narula Academy. I'm very thankful to you that you have organized all the VVIP guests, and you have managed all the inaugural sessions so successfully. Otherwise, it could have been possible for Sukul Institute to hold it so successfully. I'm thankful very much to you once
For
again.
each of our information, that event, our chief guest was General Sayut Kertpon, former Supreme Commander-in-Chief of the Thai government, all the armed, air, navy forces. That was a very successful. It exceeded my expectation.
Absolutely.
The success
In our sources
we
as well.
achieved. The participants who came from all over the world. While helping you to prepare the event, I didn't expect. It exceeded my expectation.
Absolutely, sir. Us as well. We have got another chief guest, former ambassador of Seychelles.
That's right.
Yeah, and
That's right.
so we have several chief guests and VVIPs that have been really, flourished the inaugural conference sessions of this Congress.
Right. So it's a pleasure and honor to have Dr. Anirban Sukul, who is actually based in Calcutta, India, who flew to Thailand, especially to be a guest of our program, to help Thai people to understand more what homeopathy, which is considered as one of the alternative treatment, medical science. And today's program is also supported by Remax Synergy, a franchise from US, and also supported by BIWA, Bangkok International Vegan Alliance. Please help to share the program that will be loaded into YouTube. Click like, add whatever comments or any questions that you may like to pass on to Dr. Anirban Sukul. Until we meet again, สวัสดีครับ